We're supposed to be watching Wistoria, Wand and Sword for the magic, the battles, and, saving the world and all that jazz. But what if I told you the real plot twist here is that our dude, Will, is out here bagging baddies without even trying. That's right. We're talking 3 baddies in 7 episodes. It's not like he's suave or smooth either. He's just this quiet guy with a knack for attracting the top girls around him without even realizing it. Thus, even though this guy's heart is set on Elfaria, it's like he's unintentionally casting a charm spell. Because by the end of the season, it's not just one girl that can't help but fall for him. So today, let's deep dive into how exactly Will, a total rookie in the magic department, is managing to charm his way into the hearts of every girl around him. Alright, so we've got Will. He's not flashy, he's not swimming in magical prowess, and if anything, he's still figuring out how to hold his own in the magical exams, where everyone else seems like they were born with a spellbook in hand. Yet somehow, this guy's unknowingly got the skills to get the attention, starting with the first girl who had her eyes on him, Elfaria. Now, Elfaria's not just any character. In Wistoria's world, she's practically royalty. She's an ace in magic, top tier in every possible way, and she's already got more power and clout than most can dream of. Think of her as the queen bee of the academy. But somewhere along the way, she takes notice of Will, and not just in a helping the newbie way. In a flashback, we see her tell Will he's brave and kind, and she gives him those signature goggles we see him wearing. Now, let's pause for a second. In anime, when a girl gives a guy a personal item, like goggles, for good luck, it's practically code for, I'm interested. And Will, as oblivious as ever, doesn't pick up on any of it. He just wears those goggles, probably thinking they'll help him focus on his studies or something. Meanwhile, Elfaria is already emotionally invested, probably hoping Will eventually get strong enough to stand by her side. Elfaria's got it bad, whether she knows it or not. She's been drawn in by Will's determination, his down-to-earth attitude, and that underdog vibe he's got going on. And, it's serious when she admits she's looking forward to their sunset moment. For Elfaria, Will's more than just an interesting student. He's someone she genuinely cares about, even if he doesn't have the flashy magic skills to match hers. Yeah. So, here we are, with girl number 1 solidly rooting for our boy. Next up on the Will fan club roster is Colette. She's the classic best friend who's been with him since day 1. Seen enough anime, you already know where this is going. Colette is the girl next door who's got all those secret feelings but just can't bring herself to say it. She's the one cheering Will on from the sidelines, making sure he's safe and giving him those worried glances when he's struggling. It's the kind of dynamic that screams, will they or won't they? But Colette's feelings get way more obvious whenever Elfaria is mentioned. I mean, the second someone even hints at Will being interested in Elfaria, Colette's jealousy alarm goes off. She's practically wearing her emotions on her sleeve. But of course, she'll deny it till the end. One of Colette's friends, Rose, even teases her about being jealous of Elfaria, which makes her freak out and deny everything with classic anime-style embarrassment. But we all know the truth. Colette's got it bad. While Will's running around with his goggles and his goals, Colette's out here low-key crushing on him, probably dreaming about the day he'll see her as more than just a friend. Anyways. And now for our third contender, Iris. Iris is different from the other 2. She's mysterious. She's got this whole strong, silent type vibe going on. And she's more focused on her own goals than anything else. Or so she'd have you believe. See, while she tries to act all business around Will, it's clear there's a spark there too. It's that classic stoic girl with a soft spot trope. She tries to play it cool, but when she's around Will, you can see her defenses slipping just a bit. At one point, Iris even starts dropping hints about her own ambitions and her meeting with Elfaria, revealing that she too was inspired by the top mage. Yet somehow, she's sticking around Will, maybe for protection or training. But honestly, we know she's more invested than she's letting on. There's even this moment where she hints that she should report Will's progress to an undisclosed party. Now, is she supposed to be watching him, or is she actually just into him? Either way, her lingering interest in Will feels a lot like a crush in denial. So, to sum it up, we've got Elfaria, the powerhouse, Colette, the best friend with secret feelings, and Iris, the mysterious wild card. And just when you think things are complicated enough, a new girl shows up towards the end of the season and throws her hat into the ring. And what does Will think of all this? Well, absolutely nothing. This man is so oblivious, he probably doesn't even realize he's got 3 baddies lining up for his attention. He's too busy trying to learn new skills, survive exams, and explore the dungeon floors to notice the romantic storm brewing around him. And maybe that's exactly why they're all so into him. Will's humble, he's kind, and he doesn't have that ego that most guys with his kind of luck would. He's just a genuine, hardworking guy who treats them all with respect, which is probably refreshing in a world where everyone else is trying to show off their magical skills. At this point, we're only 7 episodes in, and Will's already got a solid 3-girl fan club. And honestly, if he keeps up with this accidental charm and manages to grow in power, we could see even more girls joining the Will fan club. Wistoria, Wand and Sword may be an action fantasy anime on the surface, but let's be real, it's also the story of one clueless guy and his accidental hair. So, if you're watching Wistoria for the battles and magic, you're in for a treat. But if you're here to watch Will fumble his way through unintentional romance, well, grab your popcorn, because this magical love triangle, or is it a love square now, is about to get even spicier. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, Will's luck will run out and he'll realize what's been going on this whole time. Until then, let's just enjoy watching him try to survive magical exams while 3 girls secretly compete for his attention. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell to be notified of any latest uploads. That said, see you in the next one.